Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to introduce Chris Frelke, Director of Parks, Recreation, and Community Facilities for the City of Richmond.
Thank you, everyone. Can you all hear me okay in the back? All right, great, great, great. This is a historic day for the City of Richmond and for our Commonwealth. We have a conservation easement on this 14 acres of waterfront property. It's a huge accomplishment for our city and our region, so we need a big round of applause for that. If you haven't seen, I strongly recommend you look at the designs that Marvel, our designers, have done of the future of what this park will look like. Today, though, we're here to celebrate the conservation easement. And that is a huge thing. For those that might not understand it, means this land is now protected, so there will not be development. It will stay a park for generations to come. So our children's children's children will be able to enjoy that space. That's another big round of applause. Yes. But this did not happen without a lot of hard work from a lot of different agencies. And it really shows that the state, local government, and nonprofits can come together and do some amazing things for our community. And so I just want to take a moment, first of all, to thank the state and the leadership of Matt Wells and DCR and Mr. Fuller and all that you guys did to get us this far. It was truly amazing. You guys have been exceptional partners, and I'd like to thank you guys for all your work. I'd also like to thank one of our conservation easement holders is Capital Region Land Conservancy. They have been locked in arms with us from day one, like the state, so that we could get to this milestone today. And they have been an amazing partner with us. So thank you, Parker, and your team for everything that you've been able to do. And I know that our city attorney, Neil Gibson, is not here. And I know it's not often that we thank our attorneys, but our attorneys have done an amazing job to get us here, and there's a lot of legal work to make this happen. So let's give them a big shout out. And I've got to say, we have one of the best Department of Public Utilities in the country. They are a tremendous partner to Parks and Recreation. We appreciate the leadership of Mr. Director Morris, and we also really appreciate the leadership of Howard Glenn. He has been from day one with us, figuring this out and making sure it happened, and has been an ideal partner. And they are the agency that actually helped us purchase this island through the dollars to the state. So I want to give our Department of Public Utilities a great round of applause and thanks for all their leadership in this effort. And lastly, I want to thank the James River Park System and the Parks and Recreation, all of our team that is here. I got to thank Giles Garrison, Andrew Ali, who leads that and has done an amazing job under Deputy Shamar Young. And I've got to thank our capital projects director, Nisa Richardson. She has put hours and hours into us to get to this day. I have lost count, but I'm sure it's well over 100 hours that she has spent just on this project, has stayed the course, helped make that done, and has been the true champion in the Department of Parks and Recreation to make that happen. And I want to give her a big round of applause because she is a big reason why we are here from the city side. So as you can see, that it takes a lot to get these things done. Hours went in to get us this far. This is one of many milestones. We hope to be back here in October of next year to show phase one of this park and where we're at with that. And we look forward to partnering with other agencies like Capital Trees and some others to get us this far. I also have the great honor to introduce our mayor, Danny Avula. Mayor Avula has been, since he's got in here, a huge proponent, and even before, of our Parks and Recreation Department. He understands the importance of health equity. He understands the disparities of health that are in our community, and he is a big proponent for making sure we address heat islands where we're standing today. And so it is a great pleasure that I can introduce a mayor that understands the value and importance of Parks and Recreation for our community.
Well, good afternoon, friends. It is a gorgeous day to be out here and a super exciting day because, you know, almost every day I'm out and about and I'm talking to Richmonders and I talk to them about what they love about our city. And over I will hear our history, the lack of traffic, beer. People here really love our beer. And invariably, the river. The James River is a part of this city's identity. And I'm so thankful to our team to Chris, the director of our Parks and Recreation, Nisa, the whole team that for years has been working to make this happen. And also to the leaders before me, to Mayor Stoney, to Lincoln Saunders, our former CAO, who really helped get this across the finish line, and so many others. Councilwoman Robertson in particular, who is the councilwoman for this district, who have consistently made it a priority to preserve this incredible asset and to find as many ways as possible for the people of Richmond and beyond to connect to it. So as far back as the 1980s, our city's comprehensive plan has identified Mayo Island as a priority for public access and conservation. And that vision was reaffirmed through our riverfront plan, and then again, most recently through our Richmond 300 master plan. And so for years, our city has seen the potential of this island. And so today, after literally decades of vision, planning, and persistence, Mayo Island is officially a part of the James River Park system. We celebrate the fact that it will now forever serve the people of Richmond as public land, as this 14-acre gem in the heart of our city is now under a conservation easement. So what are our plans? You know, for years, this Mayo Island has stood as a massive concrete, hard, hot, largely inaccessible, but now it's going to be restored to a natural area park. We're going to remove the concrete, we're going to replace it with native plants, we're going to create new habitats for wildlife, and we're going to protect aquatic life in the James River. All of this is an effort to create a healthier and more sustainable city. We're improving water quality, we're strengthening biodiversity, and we're reducing the impacts of climate change. And this is also about placemaking. Investing in another park right here in the heart of our city creates another place of beauty, of rest, of renewal, of connection to our creation and connection to one another. Because this is how we build a stronger and a more vibrant community. So today, as we welcome Mayo Island into the James River Park system, we celebrate more than just the land purchase. We celebrate the fruit of great vision, partnership, and a shared commitment to a thriving Richmond. One where our environment is sustainable, our neighborhoods are strong, and our river continues to flow at the heart of our city's life. Now, none of this would be possible without really strong partnerships. And I want to especially thank the Capital Region Land Conservancy. Parker, thank you so much for their leadership and their commitment to this work over almost a decade now of trying to make this happen. I think this incredible conservation initiative also clearly could not happen without the leadership of our state partners. So Governor Youngkin, thank you. Secretary Talon, Director Wells, thank you to your team and your commitment to make this happen. I want to introduce you to one of those partners now, Director Matt Wells, who leads the Virginia Department of Conservation and Recreation, which is an agency that has supported us here in the city for many years, providing funding opportunities for acquisitions into the James River Park system and for flood mitigation efforts. Director Wells, thank you so much.
Well, good afternoon. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and thank you to your team who have been wonderful partners. As the Mayor mentioned, the Virginia Department of Conservation and Recreation has a long history of partnering with the city to expand the James River Park system. Our partnership to support initiatives that reduce flood risk is newer, but no less important. And over the past 4 years, we have provided over $13 million in flood reduction grants to the city through the Community Flood Preparedness Fund, including $7.5 million towards the purchase of this island, where today we get to celebrate a project that combines both sides of our partnership. The transformation of Mayo's Island into open space will provide significant environmental and flood resilience benefits, while at the same time creating a spectacular space for outdoor recreation here in the heart of downtown Richmond. DCR will continue to partner with the city as a co-holder of an easement on the property, working together to ensure that these benefits continue in perpetuity. As the Mayor mentioned, this project has been a long time in the making, and I still remember the day that Parker Agelasto called me and said, "Matt, we'd like you to help us buy an island." And I thought, well, Parker's lost his mind. But we wouldn't be here today without the work of Parker and Preston Bryant and the Capital Region Land Conservancy. Thank you. I also want to thank the team at DCR. This has been an agency-wide initiative to combine these two programs into the product that you see here today. I also want to thank our attorneys at the Office of the Attorney General and the Virginia Resources Authority, all of whom worked countless hours to make this project a reality. And then finally, none of this could happen without the support of the governor, who has been a tremendous champion for conservation and recreation in the Commonwealth, and his cabinet. And so it is with the deepest gratitude that I would now like to introduce Virginia's Secretary of Natural and Historic Resources, Stephanie Talon.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Matt, for that introduction, and thank you to you and your entire team at DCR for the fantastic work that has helped bring us here today. This truly is an exciting event, and again, my name is Stephanie Talon, and I have the honor of serving as Virginia Secretary of Natural and Historic Resources, both as Secretary and as a resident of the City of Richmond who lives within walking distance of the James River Park system. I am so delighted to be here today to celebrate in this exciting event. Congratulations, Mayor Avula, Chris, the entire city for all of the work that has brought us to this accomplishment here today. One of my responsibilities as Secretary is serving as the chair of the Virginia Land Conservation Foundation Board of Trustees. Since its inception in 2000, VLCF has awarded grant funding to over 350 conservation projects across the Commonwealth, which is fantastic. And while I wasn't in this role when this project received funding, I am proud that VLCF has provided $1.5 million in grant funding to the Mayo's Island project. It scored higher than any other project. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. It scored higher than any other project in its category and received the largest grant award that round out of a total 40 projects. That's a testament to the enormous potential that this property has shown the partners and the local community. As the mayor mentioned, projects like this are not accomplished without partners who share a vision, and the tireless work of the Capital Region Land Conservancy must be commended. Parker, it bears repeating, thank you for your consistent enthusiasm and dedication to getting this project across the finish line. You kept it on our radar and made sure our office knew just how important and special this opportunity was, so thank you. As my team works on projects such as this one, we are fortunate to have the leadership of a governor who understands just how important outdoor recreation and open space are to the fabric of the Commonwealth. Since day one, Governor Youngkin has challenged us to consistently increase what we call Virginian experiences, creating new opportunities for people who live in and who visit Virginia to experience all that our abundant natural resources have to offer. It is now my honor to introduce the 74th Governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia, the Honorable Glenn Youngkin.
Thank you, everybody. What a beautiful day, and what a beautiful day for us to celebrate a major milestone where we bring together parties who believe in one truth, the truth that we are blessed with extraordinary natural wonders in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and we have to work together to preserve them. And that's what today is all about. I also am so excited about the fact that we are going to preserve an island in the middle of the James River. You know, as a kid growing up on the banks of the James River, I actually looked at Mayo Island. And I have to say, when in 2022, our team came to me and said, Governor, we have a chance to support and help facilitate the permanent preservation of Mayo Island. And I was immediately drawn into this project and excited about the great lengths that so many were willing to go to in order to make this project happen. I also am incredibly proud of the fact that the Commonwealth of Virginia at the state level, through two major foundations, was able to support $9 million of contributions to make this happen today. Mayor Avula, I want to thank you. And yes, you of course know, as I know, that sometimes you pick up a baton that somebody else has done some work on, but boy, you ran with it. And so thank you with that. And I also want to thank the entire staff of the City of Richmond. When they have a project of this importance, of this complexity, that does require a lot of lawyers to get it right, this team went to work and has been absolutely relentless in bringing us to this day. Parker and the Capital Regional Land Conservancy, if your name isn't the top name mentioned today, then we're going to do our best to make it so. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I also want to thank two heroes who saw the potential of this project from the beginning, Sarah Spencer and Jay Paul. Thank you for your work at the earliest stages. What an incredible journey we've been on through your vision right from the beginning. Thank you both. Now, this transformative project will bring new life to this property. And for those of you that have not had a moment to go look at the rendition over here, it is inspiring. I wish we could have it yesterday, but I know that we will consistently work towards the completion of what is a grand plan that will add such a fabulous feature to Richmond and to the Commonwealth. We are blessed in Virginia. We're blessed with a rich abundance of best-in-class outdoor recreational opportunities, and yet this will provide another one. Another one where, once again, we have a chance to explore, to rest, and to find solace in the amazing gifts that God has given to the great Commonwealth of Virginia and, of course, our capital. Now, this concrete parking lot will go away. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for helping us recognize that. And we'll have 15 acres of incredibly beautiful new green space to be enjoyed by not just Richmonders, but so many people who visit Richmond. I have to say, one of the great privileges of serving as governor is to brag about Richmond as a place for people to come visit. And it's a big part of us setting record after record after record of tourism into the Commonwealth of Virginia are people who want to come to Richmond. But we'll be able to take a short walk from downtown and enjoy the beautiful James River and a unique opportunity to sit and see and to be part of it. That's the difference in a green space and a photograph, is we get to be part of that moment. Richmond is the only urban city in America to have Class 4 rapids within its boundaries. And so I know we'll keep it safe, but I think it will also provide great recreational opportunities as well. In 2023, outdoor recreation contributed $11.3 billion to Virginia's economy and supported over 120,000 jobs across the Commonwealth of Virginia. It's a perfect example of how we can do two noteworthy aspirations. First, to protect our natural resources. And second, to boost local economies. We can do both. I live in the world of ands, and I reject the world of ors. And I think this is another one of those great and moments. Our administration has placed a great priority on both land conservation and bolstering opportunities for outdoor recreation. We have gone from 40 state parks with under 7 million visitors per year to now 43 state parks with a record high of 8 million visitors. And as you've heard, this project came together through a combination of vision, effort, and funding. And some of that funding will be to address the resiliency that we know we want this particular island to represent, and to strengthen this island from its flooding risk. Director Wells mentioned funding that the city has received, which is and the Community Flood Preparedness Fund statewide has awarded over $218 million across 5 rounds of funding to equip communities with resources and tools to mitigate the impact of future disasters. By removing the impervious concrete surface here and also getting rid of an eyesore, we are also positively contributing to our Chesapeake Bay restoration goals by reducing runoff. And I have to say, reaching these goals has been a top priority of our administration from day one. We've made tremendous progress. We have achieved 84% of our nitrogen reduction goals, 91% of our phosphorus goals, and our 100% of our sediment goals. Madam Secretary, I want to thank you for your leadership in helping us achieve something that no other state is doing. Thank you. My team fully recognized when I came into office that the Chesapeake Bay is near and dear to my heart. Projects like this that not only provide a great opportunity to preserve a landmark here in Richmond, also impact the beloved bay. And with the perpetual conservation easement that will be held for this property, it will be protected forever as a valuable green space to be enjoyed by all. When we come together and look for ways to boost outdoor recreation while being good stewards of the environment, we win on all fronts. One of the biggest champions for this project was someone who is sadly not here with us today, a gentleman named Stock Watson. Stock was a lifelong friend of mine. And when we were fortunate enough to be hired back in 2021, I asked Stock if he would step into a role to promote outdoor recreation projects in the Commonwealth of Virginia. He accepted that role and became our senior advisor. And I will tell you, this project was at the top of his list. He came to my office early on and he said, "Governor, I need to talk to you about the one thing that we can do to forever change recreation in the city of Richmond. It's Mayo Island. And we need to put together a program in order for us to purchase it because it's now for sale." That moment was a moment that stuck in my head from that day forward. A moment where a passionate vision that was shared by so many was communicated in very simple words, and all of a sudden, we all went to work in the administration. I know today, Stock is watching us all, proud that we are here celebrating, accomplishing something that needed to be done. But I'm proud to have had him in our administration, helping us all recognize a vision and an objective that we collectively could achieve together. And so, in remembrance of my friend Stock Watson, we come together today to celebrate a big step for the city of Richmond, a big step for the Commonwealth of Virginia, and a big step for all who love her and want to recreate and protect her. And most importantly, are very focused on these types of opportunities being preserved for every generation going forward. May God bless this work. May he bless this island. And most importantly, may he constantly bless the Commonwealth of Virginia. Thank you all very much.